hopefully you get $1,934.78. And as you can see, there's about an extra $33 in it, depending on if you've compounded quarterly or half yearly. Hi again, everyone. Now we're going to pick up the pace a little. I start by reading my question and identifying the information I have. I'm borrowing $15,000. Then we go back to our formula. And substitute in. Not much room left because I write so big with this darn thing. That's going to be 1.03. How do I fix that up? There we go. And that's going to be to the power of 8. And I prepared this one earlier. And I should get, okay, so we have our principal is $15,000. The time period is 4 years, and the interest rate is 6%, which is 0.06. So then I need to have a quick look and check my compound period. This time we're compounding half yearly. So that means there's twice the compounds. And how we adjust for this is, well, there's 4 years, so we times that by 2 to give 8 compound periods. And we divide the rate by 2 because it's only for half a year. It's going to give me 0.03 as my interest rate. And I might now call my TN because I've changed it. 19,000 and 1.55 cents. And just check, that's the nearest cent, so that's right. I forgot to mention how many compound periods, so that is going to be 4 compounds. And so what that will mean is my N is going to be 4 times by 4, which is 16, and my rate is going to be adjusted from 0.06 by dividing by 4. Done that one somewhere. It's 0.015. And then we go back to our trusty formula. Which leave my $15,000 out the front. That's 1.015 power of 16. Okay, now that we've done that, let's have a look at the next part, which is compounded quarterly. So this time, my N, well, hang on a minute, 0.00475, and sorry for squeezing it in the corner like that. As a comparison, if we were to compound monthly, that's 12 compounds a year. And what this means is that my n, which I substitute for my t, is 10 years times by 12 compound periods, which is 120. And my rate, which is also adjusted, is 0.057 divided by 12, which is... Okay, here we are. The final practice question for money. And we asked how much more money an investor would get. So that means we're going to do the same as in the last question. And what's this? Except it's compounded monthly rather than annually. So I'm going to set up my numbers first. My principal is a lot bigger now. $250,000, and that is the same for both cases. And I'm looking at a time in years of 10 years and an interest rate of 0.057, which is 5.7%. You can work that out every question by dividing 5.7 by 100 if you wish. In both cases, I grab my trusty formula, which is going to be A equals P1 plus R. I'll put N, it's the T or the N, and then we need to substitute. Repeating the question with the monthly compound periods, I will have that my amount is $250,000. This time I have 1.00475, and that is the power of 120. Now, I can't fit that in the screen. It's pretty terrible. So I'm going to grab that. So that's 120. Alright, that's the power. And if I put that in the calculator, I should get 471. Okay, so a bit of a mess there, but hopefully you've followed through. And then I'll just need to do the final step, which is read the question. And it says how much more money, so I will need to do 441,471 minus 435,201, and hopefully you get $6,270 more money. And if you can do them, then you've pretty well got this part of the exam under control. For the first part, we're pretty sweet. 250 grand, 1.057 to the power of 10. And if I bang that out, I should get $435,201. I've gone to the nearest dollar for that one.